a comeback to your heavy metal roots, and it seems the fans are really digging this comeback to the original Accept sound.
Yeah, I mean, it's been quite a story. I would have never thought personally this would happen, because basically, if you want, all of us have been in retirement. It's kind of funny, but one day I meet with Peter, and we just meet by accident. We meet Mark. This was in 2009, and on the spot we decided to reunite and reopen this whole new chapter of Accept, because quite truly and honestly, all of us have been missing making music. We always wanted to come back, but because our old singer was not available, there was no chance. But now that we found Mark, we're all excited and we all feel like teenagers again, even though we are not teenagers anymore. But we still haven't forgotten how to play metal music, and the fans are still there, so it's a miracle story. And like you said, this new album, Blood of the Nations, is doing so well that we're super happy. It's really been a metal album of the year, and it really has the highest chart entry ever for Accept, and things are going fantastic. So this show tonight at the Elysée Montmartre is it's just show number 4 of a long stretch of shows here in Europe. And we're going to go to America, we're going to go to South America, so we're really doing a ton of touring this year. It's really better than ever. I would characterize Accept's music as old school metal, and on this new record we tried to have the songs of like the 80s, songs that we could have written in the 80s, but with the sound of 2010 or 2011. And I think we're trying to do the same thing live. We're really trying to get that, balls to the wall kind of sound that we are known for. Only we're using modern tools. I mean, obviously technology changes and we are changing with it. So we're not using the exact same tools as we were, 20, 30 years ago, but we're still trying to achieve the same goals basically. Still, it's all about guitar riffs and driving drums and really that sort of in-your-face attitude and sound we're looking for.
Against the terror that we did not bring upon.
What's your proudest achievement?
Looking back at all the things we've done, I would say the legacy or the impact that we've had on the music scene is probably what I'm proudest of. I mean, after all, we've probably written the first speed metal song ever without knowing it at the time, but the song Fast as a Shard is regarded by many people as the first ever speed metal song. A whole generation of people like, Anthrax and Metallica and thrash bands like Slayer, I don't know, but they all sort of took their roots. I mean, I wouldn't say we started it all, but almost. This was the very first song that in a way started it all for a lot of bands. I mean, they took it a lot further than we ever did. Obviously, they started a whole new genre of music, but I'm pretty proud of that achievement. That we've been on the forefront of this whole thing. And gosh, Accept's been around so long that we're really like the dinosaurs of metal in many people's eyes. So we really have, we were one of the first ones, especially in Germany. We've been doing this for a long time.
Can you tell us why you've chosen Sennheiser Evolution Wireless for your guitars?
Sure, I've been playing Sennheiser wireless pretty much all my life, and then in America came the frequency change, so I couldn't use my old unit anymore, so I had to switch some other brands, and I wasn't satisfied at all. So now finally I'm back with Sennheiser. I like it because it's very reliable. It really, it never craps out on me. It's always there, and that's the most important thing on the road, that you can rely on anything you have. That's why I'm still playing my 1959 P bass, which I can rely on now with my Sennheiser set. With Sennheiser, what I notice is that it's very similar to the sound that I get with the cable. Especially if the guitars is a little bit different. For the bass, I can come very close to my original single that comes out of the amp. So it's really not much of a difference, which makes, for me, all the difference, because I'm playing this old instrument, it has some certain sound, and I want to make sure that I get it, even with a wireless system. And not all systems do that, so I do have to make sacrifices. And with Sennheiser, it's almost 100%. I would say about 98% is what I get out of the amp. So for me, that's more than satisfying. I'm really, really happy, and wouldn't trade it for anything else.
All right, so here we have all of the Sennheiser microphones on the input channels. We're using exclusively Sennheiser mics here. We have a 901 on the kick drum. It's a nice fat kick drum sound. And all the way down the line is Sennheiser microphones. We have Sennheiser wireless right here. They have the best wireless in the industry. It actually sounds pretty close to a wired mic, which is a hard thing to do with wireless. So it's been a good thing for us.
What is the plan for the future, near and long term?
Yeah, like I said earlier, we're doing this European tour right now, and then we're going to go to the rest of the world, South America, USA, and possibly Japan, wherever the wind will take us, basically. And then after that, we're going to start working on the new record right away. We already have plans for that because we don't really want to. We want to use the momentum we have right now, and don't want to let the fans wait too long for a new album, because we really are on a high right now and really have full creativity. And because let's face it, after 15 years of not doing this, there's a lot of pent-up energy that needs to be released right now. So we want to use that and get as much out of our system as we can. So hopefully another strong album very soon. You're welcome. Great. See you later.